Morning. Well, it's morning for me. We're in ads, which is perfect timing, and I'm sorry I ran a little late. But I don't see StreamerBot working. Has everybody... Could someone run a redeem? That's weird. I don't see StreamerBot working, and StreamerBot should be working. Also, why am I surprised? Okay, did everyone hear that? Yes. Okay. So StreamerBot just wasn't working in my earpiece for some whatever reason. Good morning, Maria. How are you? Hi, Kim. Hi, Song. Hi, Bo. Bo got second. Nice. Congratulations. Okay. While you guys were off doing your thing, I, if you noticed, am not in cosplay. Because what I was planning on wearing for cosplay today was not ready. So you do have redeems that you can use. Don't use the redeems now because what we're going to start the game with won't work. The redeems won't matter. So don't use the redeems just yet. Wait until we've gotten through character creation, which is going to take me a hot minute. Let's get into the game because I'm only going to stream for a little bit. And I want to get as much done as I can. Adjust the language used for all spoken dialogue. Start requiring settings change. Okay, we don't care about settings. That's what subtitles will look like, so we're good there. We don't need a persistent dot. We do like hold. It can be fine with press. Motion blur we're good at, right? Are we good, chat, with motion blur? I don't have a clue what the controls are, so we're just going to have to go with what they tell us. I'm just looking for anything streamer related, and I'm looking for anything graphically related. Fidelity. Graphics mode set one of the two pre-configurations that emphasizes high qualities or high performance rate. Fidelity is more visual over performance. I don't know that, like, I wish Eski was here to answer this question, but I don't know that performance is needed versus the graphics aspect of it. How's everyone's day gone so far? Depending on where you are, it's noon, afternoon in some cases. My day has been a bit rushed, but it has been a good day. I think we'll start with the game maybe a little hype. Do you hear the game right now, Maria? You hear music at this? Oh, chat, we already have big problems. You do as well, Bo. Oh, this is fun. Okay. Now I hear it. My audio source got tweaked. Kim, has that ever happened to you? Where you've made no changes and your audio source just tanks? Oh, this is baller music though. This is really good. You hear music and my voice. Okay, good. It's important that you hear my voice, otherwise it's weird, right? Okay. So we've got things. We're going to stick with fidelity. We're going to accept the settings. We are here for Dragon Age Veilguard. I didn't know it was called the Veilguard. Most of the other Dragon Ages have not been called the something. It's been Origins, it's been Inquisition. So this was new for me. I didn't learn this until last night. But let's get a start. I'm gonna let the context go.
As Solus. Smart, thoughtful, loved to hear himself talk. But long ago, he had a different name. The Dreadwolf. Ancient elven god of lies, or heroic rebel against tyranny, depending on which story you believe. In his desperate fight against the corrupt elven gods, Solus imprisoned them, creating a veil that split our world from the raw magic of the Fade. He had won. But the veil cost the elves everything. Their magic, their freedom, even their immortality. Now, Solus wants to tear down that veil and undo the damage he caused, even if that means our world has to burn. Somebody's gotta stop him, and that's where you come in.
Oh god, chat. Already we're in trouble. Alright, we have Canary. I feel like my camera is gonna block. So for right now, I'm gonna move up here. And I'm not gonna lock it. Feared and envied for their size and strength, some Qunari followed a strict philosophy from their homeland, while others joined different cultures generations ago. Okay? An ambitious and prosperous people, humanity's various kingdoms are the ascendant powers of this age. Dwarf. Clever and tough in general measure, dwarves cannot dream or wield magic. We're not going dwarf. We are a mage, if ever there was a mage. But possess a mysterious and ancient bond with the earth. Elf. Descendants of an ancient fallen empire pushed to the margins in the past. Some elves are building a brighter future by exploring their civilization lost wonders. I really feel like either of these is okay. Do it and be a dwarf. He just left for work. He will not be back for a few hours. We're talking about Kim, right? He did say that he was going to be doing that. Ooh, I like the hair. What do we think of the hair, chat? I mean, we're definitely gonna change it. Okay, we can go the female route. Guy with long hair. Girl with long hair. Girl with short hair. Okay, we're gonna go the appearance route where we change our appearance. Okay, chat. Lock in, and I want your opinions. Oh, there's more options. Oh God, help us all. She looks like a scarred victim. I know those are tattoos, but she looks like a scarred victim. I kind of like the idea of playing this character as a female. Rook's gender reflects how she sees herself, does not affect gameplay. Okay. Do I get to... Yeah, I was going to say, do I get to change? No questions asked. We are a mage, right? Look how badass she is as a mage. We don't look cool as a warrior. That's not a cool thing. I mean, a rogue is a fun class because of thievery and dual wielding. But mage has always been my thing. We have magic spells. We can incinerate, we can electrocute. You piss us off and we can electrocute you. I don't know that she's staying redheaded. I'd like to know, can I customize her? Oh, I can customize her. Oh dear. Oh dear. Chat immediately is like, oh no. Oh, okay. We can change the backgrounds. Okay. This is interesting. Okay. Starting preset. Head shape. Set features to default. Okay, we're not going to probably mess with the head because I always mess up the head. And this action can't be undone. So I don't think I want to mess with that. Hey Maria, do you remember Karen Page from the Daredevil series? Does this particular face not look like Karen's? I can't not get past that this looks like Karen. Yeah, I like the hair. I just don't know if I'm going to keep the color, but I like the hair. Give her plastic surgery in a click of a button. Exactly. Okay. So I like that. That's head shape, complexion. Oh, we can decide if we want freckles. I kind of like the little freckles she has here. We can go youthful, so no freckles. Do freckles count as being not youthful? And I just now learned that that is the viewpoint of mankind. Bo, I need your opinion here. No, because she says youthful and she has freckles here. Rugged. Yep, age spots. Okay. Rich. Rich too. Smooth. Oh, I don't like the rosy looks at all. I'm not really feeling the acne looks. I don't see a difference between weathered, and I don't see a difference between that and youthful. Oh, I do there. Dark circles. Yeah, she had a minute. Okay, definitely see that. Oh, that's an interesting one. Character, we're gonna have to lock in on this. So character creation takes a minute. That's why I said character creation for the morning stream and then first steps. Because, like, we haven't even got past the head. I kind of like this one. 25 minutes later. Maria, that is being so adorably optimistic. It's great. We've cycled through them now because we're back at Freckled. I think... Okay, I like either Freckled 1, which I get the sunspots, but I kind of like this little pattern here. But I also like... Even... Is it 2? No. I also like even 1. So what do we think? Do we think freckles or do we think even? Do we have preferences? Because ultimately I will probably choose, but I just want to get some thought process from chat to see what you think. Also, I'm drinking a Sprite. Okay. You say Freckles 1. This is pretty cool. I could play a game just creating the characters. Okay, so I have to grab something over here real quick. Funny story, Miss CSK. There is a version of this game where you just do... the demo for this game has you just doing the character creation. Yeah, it's free, it's a demo, and you can do that. I originally was gonna do that. I do think I like the freckles because it adds like taste to our character. We can change the intensity and the amount. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Forehead and brow. We need to make sure that we don't have like the crazy head width. We don't care about flatten. We do care about depth. Her depth is good. How about her brow spacing? And I like her depth, so... Okay. That's okay. Cheeks and jaw. This can be troublesome. Do we think her cheeks are too crushed in? Or do they look reasonable? Like in height and weight? Have an overbite? We don't have an overbite. No, we don't have a thing there either. We're good, I think. Okay, we need to look at our chin bump. I love that they call it chin bump. This is what we're talking about right here. Width, depth is negative, so that's why hers is kind of in. Do we want to just play with it for a minute? I just want to play with it for a minute. Oh my god. Our character has a double chin. remember what she was at to look normal. I don't think we've given an age yet. That being said, they might not give us an age. Is it all scary to you that it literally just said larynx? Scalp. This is hair. Is this not hair? Flatten top. Flatten back. Can we go to the back of her hair? I see no difference. Hey, Sam. Appreciate the lurk. Sam, thank you.
Just cheered 100 bits.
Sam, I am creating a character in a video game. It's dangerous. Character creation in this series can take like a couple of hours. This stream may just be me creating the character. We are only on the head out of all those options. But thank you very much. Okay, accept changes. Go back to appearance. Now we're at body type. We're only at option 2. Okay. Undergarments. Oh, there's nudity. Chat, don't look. There was nudity. I didn't know there was nudity. Eski did not warn me that there would be nudity. So we aren't going to choose option 3. Only because I think I would have to turn on adult filters for the stream so that people would know that that's there. That kind of makes me wonder, is it going to be similar to Baldur's Gate 3 where we see very explicit scenes? And I didn't know that in advance and probably should have put that on the stream tags. Oh well. What can you do? I like this one, but I've kind of gotten accustomed to this one. Anyone else seen the Hunger Games recently and this reminds them of the first Hunger Games? This reminds me of the first Hunger Games, the one with Jennifer Lawrence. Reminds me of the outfit she wears. But I do like this. You love the Hunger Games. I think we're gonna go with that. Body shape. Okay. Oh dear. Well, I feel like I know what this is gonna be, right? Body shape, this is gonna be muscle mass, and this is gonna be tidbits and barts. So we're gonna skip that. Body proportions actually might be what I'm thinking. Yep, that's the one I was thinking. Yep, like we can make it bigger, we can... Yeah. What is Burge size? I feel like just for fun, I need to know what that is. I don't see any change at all. I see no change. Hip width. Okay. Like, ultimately, none of this matters. It's just this is the character we're stuck with for the rest of the game. So we want to make sure our character looks amazing. Do we want a little bit, like, wider hips? And not tiny person hips? Yeah. Waist width. A little bit up. I don't really care. Shoulders are fine. I am curious, like, I have to know if we negative it 100, nothing changes. If we plus it 100, it doesn't really change. Like, that's not a drastic difference from what she starts with. I think she started at 25. Yeah, and that's not a drastic difference. Okay. Skin tone. Oh no. So there's warm colors, there's neutral colors, and there's cool colors. Okay, so chat, we're gonna have to zoom in. Ladies, what are warm, neutral, and cool colors? Help a guy understand what those are. I know that ladies have much more experience with this, and I don't know quite what that is. But I want our character to look really cool. Like, I don't really see a difference. Oops, no, I didn't mean to go down there. I don't really see a difference. Okay, like, I see a difference in skin tone. Like, these down here, I obviously see a difference. But I don't see a difference in skin color as far as hue counts. Do we just go the route of leaving it natural and not mess with this? Because I genuinely don't have a clue what I'm seeing. Okay, we got body done. We're at the eyes. I like the shape of her eyes. I don't mind the spacing or any of that. Can I change her eye colors? I can. And can I change the eyelids? I also can. Okay, eye color is easy. I was always a fan of heterochroma because that means you're getting two different eyes, right? So, like, you can have a green one and you can have a blue one type thing. And I like that. Okay, and then right eye color. Pink, black. Violet hazel? Oh, violet hazel's interesting. My eyes are hazel, so I will go for some form of green. Amber's interesting. Oh, they do have hazel. iris color right in his inner iris color. That's more emerald. This is more what I'm looking for. Okay. Outer is fine. We can make it bloodshot. We can also give our character cataracts. I feel like that's a bit weird. But since we're mage, I feel like we need the silver eye. Nose. No, I'm not gonna mess with nose because I get too carried away with nose. Like in the sports games and in like the WWE games, I'll get too carried away with noses. It's never good for me. I don't know much about the conditioning of the mouth and what position this is. I feel like I just kind of want to leave it as is. Because I think she looks fine. I am surprised we haven't gotten to hair color yet. I'm also not going to mess with ears because we can't really see them. Here's hairstyle, facial and hair color, and scalp. We have the hairstyles, chat. Lock in. Here we go. Oh, I don't like the bob look. So that's our look. This kind of reminds me of Aloy from the Horizon games from Sony. Oh, you know who this reminds me of? This reminds me of Elsa. Imagine this kind of like a whitish blonde look. Doesn't that remind you of Elsa? Can we zoom out? Yeah, we can. Doesn't that remind you of Elsa? That reminds me of Elsa. If we did that, we could go back and do the ears. Oh, I don't like that. We have like no hair there. Oh, this is a look. Like, we have so many combined looks of characters here. Check us out. Wow. Oh my, that is also a choice. Not one we'll be taking, but... Okay. This one kind of reminds me of a cross between Moana, and keep in mind, I've never seen Moana, the animated or live action, and I don't actually know that the live action is out, and the character from Brave, Meridia. Oh, maybe that's a little bit more Moana, because I think she has long hair in the trailer that I've seen. Okay. I think we started at 28. No, we started at 27. Chat's like, oh my god, we stopped on hair and now we're here forever. Oh, I like this look. Because it kind of gives you the ponytail, it kind of gives you the curve where her eyes are, and it kind of gives you a good pick of the ears too. I also like this look. because it covers this eye's face, but it still also on the other side gives kind of an oriental vibe. Oh, this is interesting. There's a lot of mess happening here. That is a very just short and simple hairstyle. I kind of dig it. Oh, now she has a little like crystal bangle. You really like the ponytail one. Okay, now Maria, we've gone across a couple of ponytail ones. Are you talking about the one I was talking about that I said looked kind of cool because it had the face as well and the ear exposure? Oh, wait, no, I would like to see. That's the short hair. I think I would like medium to long hair. That is just long hair. That is interesting here. Oh. That's just a lot going on. Okay, there is only 88 styles of hair. I really cared for, I think it was this one. Yeah, I really like this one because she still has longish hair. It's just bunned up. But I also liked the ponytail one, and I don't remember what number the ponytail one was. Wasn't that one? It was that one. So I really like 31 or 36. Maria, you like the high ponytail one. That's this one, right? I really only like this one because it kinda hides my face on that side. 31 is the one I was thinking. Okay. I am torn between 36 and 31. Because I like the longer hair, but at the same time, 36 really is kind of a cool look because one, she has the long hair. It's just bunded up. It now asks the question, do I like my ears though? Because like 36 and 31 are going to keep your ears exposed. I think I'm going to go with 36. I'm sorry, Maria. But I like 36. Oh dear. That is the red hair color. That is the red hair color. We could go like purplish pink, which would be kind of cool. We could go blue, which would also be kind of cool and would work with our overall look, right? Like the hazel eye and the silver. Kind of a teal look. I think the greens are going to be too matching to the eyes. We want something contrasting to the eye. I do like that one. That feels like a light, softer orange hair. I do also like this one. But this one feels like it's going to be too close to the eye. I feel bad for the people who are watching this VOD right now. That is very green. I also really kind of like this one. The hard purple vibes. Or you could go this one too and say purplish vibes. Am I the only weird one who thinks that we don't have enough blue ones? I think that doesn't go well with the eye, though. I think this is the best choice to match the eyes. Okay, we're gonna go with whatever shade of blue that is. I don't know what scalp means. Like, I know what my scalp is when I wash it, but... Oh, wait, okay. So which of the pink purple ones do you love, Miss CSK? And do you think it matches the... Do you think it meshes with the eyes too much? Because I like this purple one. This is pretty cool. But I wonder about the green eye. And I like the pink one. Welcome in, Ultima. But I also wonder about the green eye on that. Like, do we care that it matches? Or... I mean, do we care that it doesn't match? It's kind of off-putting? Or do we just think, it won't really matter because we won't see our eye? Ultima, we are going through character creation, which I don't think you've ever seen me play a video game where I have to create my character. It's a process for me. It's a thing. It's legit. We have to go. There were lots of good ones. Go with what you like most. Yeah, no, I know that. But I'm just curious what your thoughts are on the... I feel like that's probably Bo because the timer's gone out, but I don't know. I like the blue that I originally had. Is that the blue I originally had? Yeah, I like this blue. Because I feel that goes really well with the silver eye and the green eye. Rather, the hazel eye like mine. I don't like any of the top colors, although I do like this color. This is a cool color. This feels very authentically like a woman with an orange hair coloring. And I like that look. Ultima. Oh, I understand. Ultima, we've just gotten to the hair at this point, my guy. And I chose not to go green. And you might think, well, that's his favorite color. Why is he not going green? I chose not to go green because my eye is hazel. I don't want to go back and change my eye. And I just thought I wouldn't like to have things that match. So that's where the purplish kind of comes into effect. And I think I'm more like this purple. Or I guess that's violet. And this is violet and this is pink. And then I like this. Yeah, the darker orange red is what eye hair is dyed like IRL. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. So you mean this one. This is your hair color. You know, it's impossible for me to know that because even when you're on camera, Kim's room is red. That whole room is red, so it would be hard and near impossible to notice that. But good hair color. Good choice. I think we're going to stick with the blue because the blue... Well, I'm torn between the blue and like the purple. Because either works really well with the green-silver eye combo. Oh, also, Ultima, we went with heterochromia because I always have, in the past games, had an eye that is silver. Because I went Mage class. I think I'm going to stick with the blue. Oh, no, the more orange one. This one, you mean? I feel like you mean either that one or this one. And I don't know. Oh, I should probably put this out there. I know that there are going to be some people who don't want to know details about the Avengers Doomsday trailer. So it is out there for those who want to watch it. It's the full trailer. It's exactly what they described at Comic-Con. So if you were at Comic-Con or if you were one of the people who read what the Comic-Con trailers synapsed, that's exactly what it was. It's that exact thing. You'll just get to see the final actual trailer. That being said, don't spoil that in chat because not everyone might not want to see it. I was pretty confident that what it was going to be was what I've already heard and seen. And while I tried to stay clear of that kind of stuff, there was no way to stay clear of that. Too many of these colors for her. You keep going back to the dark blue one, so you should do that blue. Okay, yeah. I think so too. Let me go back here. Okay. Ladies, what is this one? Is this just the type of her head? Oh, I see. So would this be considered her left side? Or are they talking about facing view, which would make that her right side? I want to see a thing. No, that's that side. Okay, so it is the in-game version that you would think. Alright, we got makeup. Dear God, have mercy. In previous games, they've had Obviously, they've had makeup, but they've had makeup that kind of matched the character. Ooh, like stuff like this. Of course, you can't see it. Kinda, I guess. I feel like Kim would choose this one because it reminds me of Ultimate Warrior. I feel like I kind of like that one. Now let's get to the color of it. Oh no. Okay. Why do we have like 6 shades of blue here? We had 2 shades of blue. No, that's not really green. That's not really green. Even that's not really green. Does anyone else see a difference? I don't see a difference. I'm going to leave that as is. Glitter style. No, we'll leave that as is too. So it's mid, far left. I don't see a difference. Okay. Now we get to tattoos, scars, and paints. I have always had a tattoo. I wish that I could scan in an own tattoo to put on my character. That would be cool. Okay. We have tribal tattoos more than... I kind of like that. Ooh, I kind of like that. Well, you can't really see that one because of our hairstyle. That's unfortunate. Oh, that's kind of nice because that's kind of a combination of the one above. Well, that's an interesting one that we have wrapped around our neck of being choked. That's kind of a cool one, like an astrological sign chart. Okay, so there were a lot of good options. I like this one, right? Yeah, I like this one because it gives me a little bit of the one I like above. I also like this one. And was it... Which one was the... Which one was the just complete, like, alien type design? Was it this one? Okay, I kind of like this one. Yeah, number 12 is good. That's what this one is. The combination. I'm kind of torn between 12 and 2. Because I like the dragon tattoos. I also don't mind, it's not 14. I also don't mind 15. So we're at 2, 12, and 15. I think I'm going to go with this one. I like 12 a lot, but 12 is too blocky, and I think this is more color formed and it looks more artful. Oh, can we color the tat? Oh my god, chat, we can color the tat. It kind of matches our eye. Like, we could have our own independent backstory of our tattoo matches our eye because of this particular reason. I kind of like this one. We can do body tattoos as well. Okay, can we just do one location tat? That's mostly arm. No, there is a leg and another arm tattoo there. That's a full sleeve. Oh, that kind of matches 12. Oh no, okay, there's one over there too. I was like, is that just a sleeve? Oh, that's a lot of body print. That's a weird one. And then like an astrological sign, and then something on that side, which would match our character. Someone jot down 15. We like 15 so far. Okay, I kind of like the print right here. That's cool. Oh, that's cool. I don't like that they precursor it all over, right? Like I can't choose where I would put it, so like I can't. Like I've said before, if I were ever to get the tattoo, it would be like on one of my shoulders before I went anywhere else. And this, as you can see, has you going everywhere. Okay, what was the one we liked? 15? Yeah, 15. No. Was it 15? 15, Missia's cases. Okay. Oh. So wait, can we take it away from the legs so you can't see it and you can see it just... Oh, I like that. Okay. Okay, I like that. Oops. No, we don't care about that one. I wish I could take it away from my forearm. Because I really like the chest, which I'm sure someone will clip that. And then I really like this one, and I love the back one. Yeah, I like the back one. I don't mind the chest one at all. It's the left arm. Is that this one? No, that's the other one. Let's stick at 50 for that. Oh, and then we can do colors. Okay, but now this will be the color for all the tattoos. So let's pull in on the shoulder because I feel like that's going to give us the best. I like that. I like that too. That's okay. That kind of matches our hair a bit. We're basing our tattoo on if it matches our hair. Oh no, I don't like that at all. I mean, why even get the tattoo? I like that one. Yeah, I like that one. Okay, what do we think so far? Okay. We never did the ears. Do we like the ears basics as they are, or do we want to take a look and see what kind of ear options we have? I don't like 3. I do like 4, but 4 pops out, but you could probably shrink that. Oh, see, this is an option. I was curious if they'd have asymmetry, so they don't have to match. Ultima's like, can we just get to the game? And I feel you, Ultima, I do. But I have to see this character forever in the game. Okay. Alright, now we go to class. Class, we stay mage. Let's explore class. Mage, specialization. Mages can specialize in special forms of combat. Death Caller. Embrace the dark, drain life from enemies, and cast spells with Wraith with the essence of death itself. That sounds cool. Evoker, Call the Void. Okay, from Inquisition. Freeze enemies in their tracks, then summon the deepest cold to tear them apart. Okay, so, you know, we're Sub-Zero. Spellblade, Be the Storm. Channel potent spells for close quarter combat infused with lightning's wrath. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that a lot. Okay. Oh no, we have backstories. Grey Wardens, Veil Jumpers. Oh, the choice we choose changes our color. Oh, we look like an assassin. We look like an assassin from Assassin's Creed. Okay. This is a choice. We look like Cleopatra. I don't even know what to say about that. I also don't know what to say about that. Ultima, how are you doing? I hope well. We have a surname? Oh, we have alternate outfits that we can wear. Oh, this is kind of a cool thing. Why do I feel we're gonna start with like this style of garb? Grey Wardens. Rook is a Grey Warden, an ancient military order sworn to battle Darkspawn and other monsters. The Wardens undergo secret, unbreakable rites that grant them supernatural powers against the dark. They are bonded in blood, they are bright killers, they have vigilant training. Base defense and health are slightly increased. Okay. Veil Jumpers. Rook is Veil Jumper. This daring group explores ancient elven ruins in Arthurian forest. Although founded by elves, they welcome anyone brave enough to face Arthurian's reality warping magic. Okay, so they're kind of like a jumper. Deal increased damage to fade-touched enemies. Deal slightly increased crit and weak point damage. That's a good one. Shadow Dragons. Rook is a Shadow Dragon. This underground resistant opposes corrupt rulers and slavery in Tavenir. Coming from all walks of life, they are determined to bring justice to the people. Light in the dark, gain reputations with the shadow dragons more quickly. Never rise, deal increased damage to Venatorian, and your class specific regenerates faster. Okay, that would be an interesting one to have. And is that the Assassin's Creed one? That is the Assassin's Creed one. Okay, so right now we like this. I am okay. Ultima, thank you for asking. Trying to take in a lot of this because, I mean, there is a lot, as you can clearly see. Rook is a Lord of Fortune, an informal collection of explorers, hunters, and treasure seekers from Rivian. The rowdy lords are famed for both daring exploits and narrow escapes. This is me. This sounds like my adventures in every game we've played. Thank you, Bo. Together in glory, gain reputation with the Lords of Fortune more quickly. That's nice. Deal increased damage versus mercenaries. Perform takedown on enemies with slightly less effort. Oh, I like that. I like that actually a lot. Okay, so now right now it's between Merkar and Later. Rook is a Morn Watcher. The elite necromance order explores the mysteries of life and death and tends to undead in Neverera's sprawling grand necropolis. Recognized name, gain reputation with the Morn Watchers more quickly. Return to the grave, deal increased damage versus dead and demons. And you can apply additional affliction stacks on targets. Oh, that's kind of cool. And then there's this one, which I like this outfit. This outfit looks cool. Rook is an Antivan crow. Swift knives in the dark. The crows are ruthless assassins, both respected and feared as Antivan's shadowy protectors. Under their wing, gain a reputation with the Ativan crows more quickly. Decreased into... I don't know how to pronounce that word. Antenam, maybe? Holds an extra potion. Do we think holding an extra potion is kind of a legit one to have? Well, darn. I'll try later. I appreciate the attempt, Bo. I kind of like the hidden pouch. But I also like this one and this one. I like this one for the look and the resourceful feature. That class-specific resources regenerate slightly faster. I feel like that might be helpful as a mage. And then I like this one just because I feel like we can take down and we do increased damage against enemies. Chat, I don't know. Also, this particular outfit, at least, matches our character. This kind of contrasts our character because of the red, but it does match our Baldur's Gate 3 character. It doesn't matter when we get to the other outfits, though. Like, that doesn't matter. That's going to be... Our starting outfit is going to not care. Our casual wear doesn't really seem to matter. I wish that I knew if we could change armor. Because I don't like this look for her, but I like the hidden pouch. Personally, I think the Shadow Dragon one looks dope on her. Okay, and which one is the Shadow Dragon? That's the first one. No, not the first one. That's this one. That's the Assassin's Creed one. So this is our starting outfit. This will probably be our camp wear, which does kind of remind me of the future portion of the Assassin's Creed. And then this very much screams assassin. Like, all it's missing on the shoulder right here is the assassin symbol. And I do like that it says class-specific resource regenerates slightly faster. Okay, let's go with that one. Oh, good lord. Okay, backstory. Lock in. Here we go. Backstory, Breaker of Bonds. Rook risked everything to liberate the enslaved people of Tevenir, even knowing it would anger the ruling elite. The founding Rook was adopted into a military family and joined the words are hard, and joined the Shadow Dragons to fight from the shadows for change in Mithrathius. While guarding a visiting dignitary who was investigating a slavery ring in the nearby cities of Nessus, Rook concluded that the mission would fail without throwing caution to the wind. Okay, wait. When I read that, how many of you, when I said the sentence, while guarding a visiting dignitary who was investigating a slavery, how many of you thought of the Liam Neeson movie Taken? And he has a very special set of skills. I thought of that. It was like they talk about the skills for this character. I immediately thought about that and could hear his voice saying that in my mind. Alone, she sneaked the dignitary deep into Vinatary-controlled zones and brought him back, along with rescued slaves. These actions... So we're a good guy. These actions brought Rook to the Vinatary's attention, and the Shadow Dragons decided to keep Rook out of sight. Okay? Yeah, we'll take that. Okay, now we have Combat Preset, our playstyle. We don't really care for adventure. We are a mage. Are these playstyles or difficulties? These are difficulties, huh? Here to build a party. Yeah, these are difficulties. Okay. Story, easy, normal. Well, I mean, I've played previous ones before. I mean, we see it, right? Like, we see how insane everything is on that. Some settings may impact your enjoyment if customized. If this is your first time, consider a curated preset instead. Okay, so to be reasonable, let's just go adventure. That will allow us to play the game as we want to play. That's basically normal. It's not cake. It's not simpleton. This is going to be a challenge. You'll enjoy it, but it's not Undead Nightmare. Right? No, that's what we went, Ultima. I like that one. Oh, God, we get to give names, last names, and all the things. Oh, my God. Oh, and if I had Inquisition on my system, some of the features would carry over from the previous game. Dang it. If I had known that, I would have downloaded my save from the PS4. Can I still customize that, I wonder? Yeah, no, I agree, Ultima. We need a good name. I am open to options while I'm thinking. I don't know. Like, I do know one that kind of screams, but I feel like you are terrible with names. I think I'm going to go with last name can't be changed. Okay. Wait, is that how you spell her name? Someone look up how to spell Naoe from Assassin's Creed Shadow. I can't remember if it's N-O-A-E or N-A-O-E.
I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here.
Oh, I like that one.
I'm glad you're here.
No, I like this one right here.
I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here.
No, I like that too. Which is why I'm always Ultima. Yeah, I know. I feel like saying O to be wise is gonna be a weird one to have here. I feel like having O2 would be weird here. I feel like having my Xbox gamer tag would be weird here. And I feel like having my emote Glim would be a weird name here. But I feel like Naoe would be a good one. I just don't remember how it's spelled. I know it's only the 4 letters. And I look at N-A-O-E and for some reason I'm like, oh, that's not right. Is indeed how you spell the character from Assassin's Creed Shadow. Okay. So we like that. What? Okay, it says I can customize Inquisition. Oh, I don't think I want to mess with this. Because this is just... So maybe we should address this because this game comes right off of Inquisition, right? Like everything from this game is based off of Inquisition's story. Also, thank you, Ultima, for looking that up. Murderer, Herald, Judge, Savior. These were some of the titles heaped upon the Inquisitor as she led a force that challenged nations. 8 years ago, catastrophic breach in the Fade, realm of magic and dreams, threatened the world. Through circumstance, or some claim fate, a woman rose to lead an organization. I was not a woman in that game, so this is just the overall branching story of the characters. A woman rose to lead an organization known as the Inquisition, traveling many lands, rallying people to her cause. The Inquisitor closed the breach and stopped the villain behind it. That is true. That's how the game ends. She was advised throughout by an elven mage named Solus. Good guy. We like him. The Inquisitor discovered, however, that Solus was in truth an ancient elven god. I can't read what that says underneath text, but essentially he was the boss. Dreadwolf. He planned to restore things to their primal state when the Fade was and physical reality were one. So, by the way, if you've never played a Dragon Age game, I really liked Inquisition, and I thought Solus was a well-done boss, a well-done enemy with a good backstory. Solus said he regretted the death this would cause, but claimed there were no other way to fix what was, to his eyes, an irredeemably broken world. After that, the Dreadwolf vanished, but the Inquisitor swore to find him. Okay, so that's the general census. This will have some minor effects on the story, but can be skipped if you wish. I am confused as to how to go forward with that. Oh, it's set by default as on. Okay, never mind. We'll leave it alone if it's set that way. So, Rook, Nail, Mercenary, Human, Woman Identifier. Our class is Mage. Our backstory is Shadow Dragons. Chat, we finalize. Why didn't it take a picture? Oh, it did take a picture. I'm blocking the camera now. Okay, so now we move webcam and put me back down here, I think-ish. Please move camera. That should give me what we need, okay? And I know we missed our first ad break. You can change your appearance later in the game. Okay. I know we missed our first ad break, and I probably should have got up, but that's fine. Maria, we're at 10:40. That took a long time, ma'am. That was an hour and 40 minutes just to get through this.
Where
Alright,
were
I'll let
we?
you guys hear this.
Oh, right. Him. Our best plan is to stop the Dreadwolf before he can perform his ritual. After following his trail across half the known world, we finally tracked him to Minrathous, capital of the Tevinter Imperium. But to find the Dreadwolf in a city this big, we need a local expert. So, naturally, our story begins where all great stories begin. With the seediest bar in town. And a missing contact.
Chat, we're going to a bar. Ultima, did I tell you you missed the nudity earlier? We stripped naked on screen.
Let's try this again. Where's Nevgalis?
You think you can come into my
Yeah,
bar
I didn't
and
realize
make
that
demands?
showing the outfit that I chose would remove her top, so... You think you can come into my bar and make demands? I'll do more than that. Let's talk this out. Okay, so my character in Baldur's Gate 3 is a monk. A typical nice character. And I don't know how these choices bear out in this game. Like, I don't know if you lean more dark or light based on the choices you make. But we're gonna go beat down the entire room to get the information. Try to convince the bar owner to give you the information. There is just an up option. What's down? Oh, down just goes that. Beat the entire room. I mean, at least they'd know we're not someone to beat with, right? They'd know that we're somebody who can take a punch and who is going to throw down. But this is also a good one which could improve our constitution. This would also improve our strength factor, though. Chat, we're in so much trouble. I wouldn't know either, but I feel like you'd be cooler to do more than demand. But we want to go ham at the first meeting. That's fair. I'm just trying to decide if this opening action is going to carry out my character for the rest of the game. And if that's the case, how do I want to go about that character? Also, I'm curious how difficult the fight will be. Okay. Okay.
It's not a demand, it's an offer. Telling me what I need to know, it's the smart play here.
How'd you figure, sweet talker?
I like our character's attitude.
Vegilguard is my only shot at finding the Dreadwolf. I need to know where she is. We were supposed to meet here, in your bar. But you let Venatori cultists drag her away.
I didn't let them. They paid me.
So answer my questions and walk away with the coin. Or spend it cleaning up the place when I'm through. Your choice.
You're adorable. Dumad Plaza. That's where you'll find Vegilguard.
We're adorable, she said. Also, we appear short.
Thank you.
You
And I
want to
did
get
not get
yourself
an
killed
option for
fighting
that.
the Venatori? It's your ass.
We also did not mess with her ass. It's just, it is as it
That
is.
offer's
Are you
good
gonna
for all
fight
of you
us?
too. No?
If they won't listen to you, they
Oh,
can
it's
always
Varric.
listen to Bianca.
For those of you who have not played Assassin's Creed Inquisition, you won't know who Varric is.
Your friend Vegilguard is at Dumont Plaza.
I heard. That's why you're my second in command. Although for the record, you might be too charming for your own good.
Okay, I had you on my side. Okay, but it worked though. Whatever works. Ooh. We have the options now. I had you on my side, which clearly is the positive. I feel like this is kind of the cheeky version of the answer that they're looking at. And this is the brute force answer. Is cheeky the right term for what we're seeing there? Maybe trickster? I had you on my side. Yeah, that's the option I'm leaning towards too. It's between 1 and 2. I'm kind of curious what the mask is for, but I think I want to stick with what I've done already.
What did I have to worry about? You were there watching my back.
Yeah.
Come on. Harding will be worried.
All right.
What do we think about the
Break's
graphics?
over.
How do we think the look is?
I hope Nev's as good at finding people as you claim.
She's the best damn detective I've ever met. If she says she's got a lead on Solus, I believe her. The Archon's palace. Something must have gotten them riled
Okay,
up.
wait. Before we do anything. Oh, chat. Chat instantly is like, oh no. Okay, how do I hide the screen though? No, I don't want to hide the player. I want to hide this. There's no option to hide this, and there's no option to how to take a photo. We probably should save. Name our save? I don't know. I don't know. That's a question I've never been asked before. Now A1, I guess? I don't know. Okay, we'll get to the... I really want to take a picture of that, though.
Should we be in more of a hurry to get out of here?
We don't want to look conspicuous.
Be, but I want
Just get out of here nice and casual. Find Nev Gallus and stop Solus.
It is time for pictures, Maria, but I don't know how. Enables vibration events to provide additional feedback for some mechanics. This includes events for incoming attacks, target lock-on, and interaction points. Why is that off? That feels like something you'd want on to immerse yourself in the story. Why is that off? It's interesting, right? Okay. I feel like I kind of want to turn that on. I also want photo mode. Because see, I can't press screen capture. It'll capture the box on the screen. And there is no thing that says hide box. I feel like this is where it would be. Like, that's gonna take the player away. Yeah. It's gonna take the party. NPC. So what takes that away? Yeah, in some games it is. I'll have to look into that off stream.
Spare a coin, please.
So you may have noticed that a lot of this game is happening this week. Basically, everything else has been put on hold, and the entire week is this
You
game.
still think you can talk him down before he starts his big ritual?
That ritual is going to
with the
tear down the
exception
veil.
of
The only
playing,
thing separating us
Little
from the Fade
Nightmares
and an endless
with
number of
me on
demons.
Tuesday and
I have to talk him down.
Wait!
Why
But
are
I
we
didn't
picking
do
on this
anything!
poor girl?
Get down.
Are they after
We're
us?
not getting
Is it because
down
of the
there.
bar?
Word travels fast in Minrathous.
We've got to help her.
We don't have time to get arrested, especially if we... Oh, crap.
We're too late.
The ritual started. But if we hurry, we can still stop Solus before it finishes. Let's go! Harding's this way. She'll get us to do
I'd like to run,
then
but I
we'll
also
get us
need
to
to
Solus.
Watch out! Is Solus summoning demons on purpose?
My guess is the veil is weakening, and they're slipping through the cracks.
I know he really wants us to run. Everything in me is stop and loot.
And when the veil comes down completely?
And the whole world is going to look a lot like this.
Rip, my guy.
Come on, this way. It should get us to Harding.
Let's go. We also can't seem to run.
You're safe now. Get inside and bar the door as quick as you can, okay?
Thank you, miss.
I recognize that voice.
Harding, you all right?
I've been doing what I can to help. The ritual must be weakening the veil. There are a lot of scared people out here.
And a lot of demons. Haven't seen this many come through the Fade in years.
And what about you two? Are you okay?
Does anyone else recognize that voice? Does that voice sound something familiar? A little shaky, never better, in a hurry. I'm gonna go never better. We're undetermined. We are unshaken.
Fought some demons, and the Archon's palace took a few shots at us. Nothing we couldn't handle.
Speak for yourself.
Have you got my gear?
Right over there. Where's Nev
We have
Gallus?
a weapon and we
Wasn't
have
she at the
gear.
meeting point?
Chat.
The Venatori got to her first. They grabbed her before we arrived and paid off the bar owner to keep it quiet.
I'm not surprised our
We have our
detective
staff.
did something to piss
Now
off a
we
cult of
are-
murderous blood mages, but their timing stinks. The bar owner said the Venatori took Nev to Dumont Plaza. Can you get us there, Harding?
Rook, you're
No,
with the
but-
Shadow Dragons. I figured you'd know Minrathous better than I do.
Sure, but Minrathous
Let
is
this
huge,
play out, bro.
and this is nowhere near my neighborhood. I can try.
Don't worry, scouting's my specialty. Follow me.
Eyes up. We've got company.
Okay, let's go.
Demon.
Okay, this is gonna be a good pause moment. So, Ultima, I posted, or I commented earlier on that there are 3 new redeems. Not new, there are 3 redeems that we've used before. Just ones I thought would be fun to bring back for this. So we can't heal. Blades only. I know as a rook slash mage, I do get a dagger, but I don't have a dagger yet. So I don't know if that's one anyone would like to drop 1,000 points on. But heals, no healing for 10 minutes and no magic for 10 minutes they're all for 10 minutes, and they do have limits. So keep that in mind. Also keep in mind that I've never played this before, so I don't know. So I'm going to be submitting my points for the most part. Yeah, basically. I don't know how any of this works yet. I don't know how close it is to Inquisition, so I would wait a little bit. I would maybe even wait until the evening stream before I spend my points, unless you see that I've got a good lock on it and then you want to do it. And that doesn't just apply for Ultima, that applies for everybody here. Alright, combat basics. Perform a light attack with square. Use your light attack up to 3 times in a row, to button mash, to create an attack chain. The last hit is a final attack that fires multiple bolts simultaneously.
And here they come.
Can't tell if I'm being hit. One spins. Oh, okay, I recognize this.
I think that's the last of them.
Good. Let's get to Dumont Plaza and find Nev. You two all right?
Will you
Patch
let
yourselves
me-
up if you need it.
I don't
Let
get
me
it.
break the pasta.
If Solus tears down the veil, doesn't that destroy everything?
Solus always talked about how beautiful the ancient world was,
That
Okay,
world
it's this
existed
one.
before the Veil, and he wants to bring it back.
even if his ritual kills us all in the process.
God's palace. It floats over the city with a big
I'm
cannon
sorry.
pointed down at its own people.
I guess press this button? Yeah, that's a potion. Okay. I know I probably shouldn't have done that because now you guys are like, okay, so he knows how to heal. We got coin. Go over here and we get things. Just so you know, this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be running around collecting all the things. I didn't bring back the loot mode redeemed because there was no reason to. Like, I'm going to be looting non-stop anyways. This is going to be the same thing for when I play Witcher. It's just me for $1,000.
You are in violation of Imperial order.
Oh no, I think that's Dumont Plaza.
Crap. Let's move.
So I'm going to be sparing. I'm saving for another 10k channel points. What do you mean by that?
They're the ones who made trouble in the ball.
You mean you're saving for the other, redeem what's coming? I decided I'm not gonna do a channel
Mandatory
point
cultists!
for, if you're talking about the Platinum stream.
I hate
I
these
decided
assholes.
I'm not gonna do a channel point because I want to do that anyways. That's a me thing that I don't know if you guys. So if that's what you're talking about, feel free to spend your points. Sir, stop running away. Haha.
Looks like
You
the
missed.
Venatori put up a barrier to block the way.
Dead. Major dead. I like the dead. I have 40,000 channel points, so I'm saving them for another 10k. Okay. I'm curious as to what for. Oh! I know what for. Did I forget to put that down? I did forget to put that down. Because you said it's not going to be that.
More intruders!
Avenge our fallen brethren!
Friendly bunch of cultists, aren't they?
Used to fight these assholes every day in the Shadow Dragons.
Glad you kept up practice.
I would love to sit down in this chair. I would love for that to be an option for me to just sit down in the chair. Also, I'd love for me to be able to pick up the items that I just took from them. Like, I killed them, I feel like I should get to loot and pillage their items.
Come on.
Right?
Guess we're sliding down.
They're allies of Nebgalus! Kill them all!
Arcane Shot. Use R1 to select your new Arcane Shot. It requires 100 mana to use. Mages regenerate mana over time. Okay.
The Venatori own these streets! Venatori, take your revenge!
Another barrier.
We did take a
Looks like
solid
Nev's work,
hit
not
from
the
that.
Venatoris.
But we also got a healing potion. I like knowing that all of those enemies. So like, yeah, I figured as much. I figured as much, and I get you. Makes sense. I saw somebody on another channel had it. I raided out to
Not the
another
worst
channel. I
timing.
can't remember whose channel was that. And they had it, and they had it
So
for
good
a
to see
crazy
you.
amount of points.
We thought the Venatori
Like
had kidnapped you.
125,000
They thought the
points.
same thing.
Like, in
lot
order to
of
get
Venatori in
good
the city
points
have
in the
reason to
channel,
hate
you
me.
have to be
Figured I'd
subbed.
play along.
Otherwise,
I
you
wanted
get
to
low
settle
tier
the score
points.
this time. Then the sky started raining demons. So I'm back on
Sometimes
the job.
it is hard to hear you.
Appreciate it.
Well, I'm trying
Look,
not to
this is
talk.
Nebgalus, our local expert. She's gonna help us find solace. Nev, meet Rook. Both of you have done some work for the Shadow Dragons.
Isn't that a coincidence?
Some old friends said if I was working in Tevinter, the Shadow Dragons are worth trusting.
Okay, I turned the PS5 audio down and left my mic where it is. So I see where the peak is. So you guys should be able to hear everything fine. It's gonna be that way, Maria, sometimes, I think, because it's louder in certain areas when we're fighting, but if it gets too loud, where you can't hear me or you can't hear the game and you know, prefer to hear one over the other, let me know. And that goes to everyone. You rescue yourself, I see. Nice job with the Venetary. We need information. I still want to go nice route.
came prepared
because
for a
I
rescue?
need information. I
Looks
know
like you
that
were way ahead
voice.
of us.
A rescue? You're sweet.
You said you had a lead?
We have ads in 3 minutes, and in those ads I'm gonna pop up and walk around.
I haven't seen Solus in person, but I did find hints of old magic, similar to what you get in Elven ruins.
Similar to what you get.
I traced it to a building beneath Our Lady of Victory. That's where your man is hiding.
Then let's go.
At
Before
the
this
giant
ritual he's
statue
doing
she
gets any
pointed at.
worse.
Worse, this ritual's already drawing more power than I'd expect from a dozen mages.
She has a cool hat.
You told me he was working alone.
I also told you he was an ancient elven god.
An elven god. Well,
Excuse me.
whatever he is, he's causing trouble in my city. Let's go.
All citizens in the Canal District must remain in their homes.
So, if we do catch Solus, or the Dread Wolf, whatever he calls himself, what's the plan?
He wants to bring down the veil. Hopefully that ritual takes his full attention.
So we catch him while he's doing his ritual, so he can't fight us.
That's the hope. If it comes to a straight-up fight, we're dead.
Okay, we all saw the dragon run across, right?
We can slide down the line to get across.
I'm getting too old for this.
Yeah, we're dope. Our character can do amazing things.
There. That's the building I tracked Solus to.
Looks like the Venatori also found it. And then demons found them.
I break things. See, I have the question as to whether or not breaking those green barrels heal me. And then I have the question for chat. Someone redeems. Obviously, we want to go that way, but it's locked off. Rip. Someone redeems. This is a genuine question for chat. We're gonna pause it for a minute. Oh no, you know what? We're going into ads like right now, so we're in ads. So we're gonna pause it. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Ad should be over. I can't remember what I was going to ask. I had a question I was going to ask. Oh, right. No, I do remember what I was going to ask. So if someone redeems, this is a general question for chat. If someone redeems no heals, and we have now established that smashing those green pots do in fact heal me, am I allowed to hit those green pots? I feel like everyone in chat should answer. Ranged attack. Hold R2 to channel your magic energy into a beam. Yes. Get bent. Final. Sheesh. Chat, we took hits. Okay, so the combat's gonna take a little getting used to.
We should head back. Solus is probably inside.
Hi, my guy. What are you doing over there? Okay. I'd say the no heals would pertain to no healing items used. I'd say yes to being able to break healing pots. Okay. So Ultima is weighed in. Thank you, Ultima. Ooh, there's an investigation thing. There's a trophy, I'm sure.
They must have tracked the magic to this building as well.
And then the demons found them.
Couldn't have happened to a nicer bunch.
So this is the Dreadwolf's hideout.
One of them, at least. Not sure how long he's been here.
Some of this looks ancient.
Solus has been around longer than Manrathus itself.
I wish I could heal, or not heal, I wish I could crouch and stealth my way into areas. That's a fair point, Ultima.
Broken chains. Solus
You're
is trained
talking about
slaves.
me using one of
Solus
my
hates
healing
slavery.
potions.
One of the few
as
things
a
we
hero.
actually agreed on.
That's a fair point.
He said the other elven gods were tyrants who oppressed his people. He was trying to help them.
I know that voice.
What do you see?
No sign of
I
Solus.
see a package.
Just a big glowing window or mirror or something.
Don't know what's in the
Well,
package.
that sounds ominous.
Don't know how to open the package. I like the look of this game.
Ancient elves doing something to a dragon, I think.
Yeah.
It looks
Trying to control it,
graphically
maybe?
nice.
Solus said the other elven gods were evil. If they were binding dragons, he was right about that much, at least.
I want to let you guys hear as much of the story
More
as I
demons.
can. Mages can use the orb and dagger combination. So use square to attack with the orb and triangle to attack with the dagger. Okay, so we do have a dagger. So that means if you redeem no magic for 10 minutes or knives only for 10 minutes, I cannot use my magic for 10, and I can only use my dagger for 10. So that's the way it goes. Maria, while you were ordering food, I asked the question to chat. We learned that breaking green pots heals me. And so I asked the question, if that does that, do we allow... Is that part of the no heals item? Ultima has weighed in. Ultima has said no. He feels that that's not part of the no heals item. So if I am hit with the no heals item for 10 minutes, that counts only to the potions I carry, not the items I get in the world. So that's his take. Okay, so square, triangle, okay. Don't you run away.
Locked.
Stop running.
There must be a way to open it. Let's look around.
Yeah, see like this, Maria.
Air's full of magic. Solus used a lot of power for something.
Solus, the Dreadwolf, Fen'Harel. He's got a lot of names.
I always called him Chuckles.
Okay, we can't go that way. It seems to want us to go this way. Oh, no need to be sorry. Food is important. I ate breakfast as well. I intend to eat lunch as well.
Nice work.
Let's see what's on the other side.
Okay. Is that the door? That's the door above us. Oh, okay, they want us to go through the door and around. I don't like the cats. That said, that's super cool. I'm gonna take a picture of that. That said, about the schedule this week, there might be one slight change on Thursday. So basically, I am streaming every day this week, except Friday. Friday, I'm just in B's channel doing my mod duties as typical. But I will be streaming, collaborating with her on Tuesday and Wednesday, doing Little Nightmares 3, as we had always intended to do. Oh, that's cool looking. Do we like the water? Oh, chat, I like the water look. This seems ominous. Hey, Insomniac, welcome in. Insomniac, you missed the character creation, which took us an hour and 45 minutes, which Maria felt was not unreasonable at all.
Illuvian. They're elven and very old.
We are a mage with the Shadow Road story pass.
He must have gone through it.
We did apply our Dragon Age Inquisition story to us. And then you can kind of, I don't know if you can see the character through, no you can't. Oh, nope, can't do that either. Is there any way to see the character? You can kind of see our character. We've got Hippocratic eyes, where we have one is different colors. We kept ourselves basic. We're a human. We have kind of a darkish blue hair to go with the eyes, because one is silver like I typically have in my games when I play a mage, and the other is my actual eye color, hazel. We spent time going through the character creation tweaking little things here, little things there. We do have tattoos. We have no leg tattoos, but we have an arm sleeve here. We have a back one as well. And I think that's it. I think that's it as far as tattoos go. And then we have freckles. We wanted to have freckles. But it took us an hour and 45 minutes character creation. Like, I only allotted 3 hours this morning for this game. Then we're going to go do something from here. And then I'll come back later in the evening for more of this same game. I was telling everybody before we go through this, I'm sure nothing bad will happen when I go through the store. When we go through, I was telling everyone the schedule for the week. I know for those of you who saw the schedule and reached out, you were like, that is a very big schedule. It is, right? But it is because there are events happening. So today it is Dragon Age. At noon to 4, there's a big event that I want to go to, and we're going to be a part of it. And then if you're able to come back, I'd appreciate you coming back here for more Dragon Age. Tuesday, I will be streaming, but I will be streaming with B, collaborating together, Little Nightmares 3. That will also continue over to Wednesday. We think we can beat it in those 2 days, and then we'll probably finish out Carson House, which I know you liked, Insomniac, or I shouldn't say we. I will be done with my portion of the collab, and B will finish out Carson House. And I will go back to my mod duties. I will stream Tuesday night after her and I finish the collaboration. And basically as soon as her stream is over, I'll just go right in and load up mine. No streaming on Wednesday outside of with B. And then Thursday, it does have a set schedule, but I might add a little bonus something in because I forgot that this comes out. And if it comes out, I might just throw it in for a little break from Dragon Age, because otherwise we're all Dragon Age all week long on this channel, with the exception of Little Nightmares 3 with B, which will be amazing, which will be fun, can promise great times. And then no stream on Friday, and then typical stream on Saturday. I did get Retro Rewind, for those wondering, so we will be adding that to the list, but I want to get Dragon Age as much linked into Dragon Age as I can before we move on into other games. That said, I also put it in the Discord that if there are games you want to see platinumed in the Platinum stream, please put them in the Discord.
Well, we're not in Minrathous anymore.
Or games in general you want to see, and if it's something I own or something I want to play, we'll add that to the stream.
Ritual. The power involved.
Right now, I think I only have
like it.
8 games. Some of those games are full games. Some of those games are 1 trophy. Unfortunately, we will be going back to Still Waits the Deep for a trophy. I know everyone's very upset. I can already hear Maria just fuming mad.
And I thought the demons were bad back in Mirathas.
The Fade's a mess this close to
I gotta
ritual. No
remember
telling
to
what will
press
come through.
R1 to bring up my shield. The world looks gorgeous. Insomniac, have you played this? I feel like we talked about this and you said yes, you played this. But could you give me a reminder that you've played this or not? Maria, I did. I only said that.
Like those tremors are getting worse.
Keep moving and try not time to think about it.
I only said, that you had given your take on, the things. And then that I was talking about the schedule, Maria, and then that I said that there is one game that's going to be changed on the schedule just for one night, just to check it out and see how it goes. So everything in the schedule still stands, except I will be streaming on my channel with me. So you can watch a B stream or you can watch in my stream. I don't know what's going on with streams. Miss CSK lost hers, unfortunately. And despite talking to Twitch about it and trying to get a... Oh wow, that's pretty. Trying to get a correction of
We
that,
get tremors
Twitch
every
didn't
time one of those big crystals at the ritual site lights up.
so I would just say if you're working on your streak or you want to keep your streak in mind, keep that in mind. And of course you can also, you know, be in both streams at the same time. Okay, wait. Pause. I see things popping up I've missed. Wait. Moment. Carson House was a good part of that celebration stream. Yeah, that was my spin. I got that, so I'm very excited to see more of that. Plus, we're going to do Fears to Fathom. We're going to do all of them in October for the spooky month. So, we'll do more spooky games, and if people have spooky suggestions, please give them to me. Let me know spooky games you'd like to see, because for the month of October, we're going to do an all spooky month. Nothing else. Just spooks for the entire month. Yeah, you're not too... Miss CSK, you can ask him. I reached out to Twitch and tried to see... I was like, look, I can prove she was there. I keep my VODs, and the VODs show that she was there, so there's no reason. And they could not have cared less. They could not have cared less at all. Okay, wait. I see a large all caps statement. When you say, yes, I have so many, exclamation mark. 1, I love it. Thank you for that. 2, what do you have so many of? Spooky game suggestions? Or just games you'd want to see platinumed? Or just new game suggestions? For the Platinum stream, I want to try and keep it mostly Platinumed games. You know, like one that needs like 1 or 2 trophies. We are going to do Madhouse, RE7 Madhouse. I am going to do RE2 Remake. I think the Speedrun Challenge. And then possibly something else that's an actual full game. But the rest will be like 1 or 2 trophies needed in order to platinum the game. Like, I know there is the final secret boss in Octopath Traveler 1. And I just need that fight to finish. I've beaten it on the Xbox, but in order to get the platinum on the PlayStation, I just need that fight. So we'll do that fight as well. We'll do some of the Kina, very specific combat trophies. I've got several in mind that we'll do just to get the platinum done and then move those games out of the way. But please, if you have spooky games, which is what you're saying, please, everyone, provide spooky game suggestions. And if it's within a reasonable price and if it's something I think I would like to play, throw it out there. Know in advance. You don't have to throw out the Fears to Fathom games, because I am adding all of those. I think it's 7 or 6 into the lineup for October, and I will go in order. But I already have the free one, the like Dawson's Creek one or whatever it is, something's Creek. I don't know. It's Creek game. Spooky Games needs RE7 in VR. Yeah, RE7 I can't play. I can't play on PlayStation 5 VR. I can't do PSVR 2. We could do it. I could set up my old PlayStation and we could do it in screen capture and VR. I've seen someone do that. I just don't know how. Let's save, because we haven't saved in forever. Oh. We only have 100 save slots? Okay, wait. We gotta see something. Chat, we're gonna find a thing out right now.
Oh, hail the listener!
Hey, Asky. Welcome in. What do you mean, no? Why no? You see my character? We're a mage. We have blue hair, kind of a dark blue hair. We have hemocratic eyes. We have silver on one side, hazel, which is my eye color, on the other. We've got tattoos on our face, on our right shoulder, I think our left shoulder as well, and then our back. But we took them off of our legs. I shared with the chat, can you tell me if I got in trouble for this, or I might get in trouble for this? Like, is the VOD going to be cooked? I did not know, when I was going through the outfits of the characters, I did not know that if I press too far to the right, she goes topless. Is that a thing I'm going to get in trouble for? Because I don't have, like, adults themed on here in the tags. Also, congratulations on the streak. Thank you very much. It's originally in the game. You're fine. Thank you. We are loving it so much. It looks gorgeous. I would like to do this, and I need someone to tell me. How do I make that go away, and how do I take a picture? Like, those aren't options that I have. There has been many things I've come across that I want to take a picture. And like, I can hide the player, I can hide the party, I can hide all the things, but I can't hide the menu. And I can't take the picture with the controller because the menu's still there. So I'm confused. It's in the same vein as your Alan Wake 2 run. Seeing the guy's dong. Okay, yeah, no, that's fair. That was adamantly. We could not escape that guy's penis. What was the other game we played, Esky, that we had old decrepit peen? We played it on B's stream. And we played it here too. What's the controls under your camera? You mean this? You have free and you have orbit. But that doesn't seem to impact taking that box away. Oh, wait, do you mean... Yeah, I was going to say you mean my webcam. As soon as you said it, I was like, oh no, she doesn't mean that. She means me. Why am I not moving? Ah! Okay, so that tells us how to do it. Triangle hides the thing. Why is there two of me? This is also me. Thank you for that, Esky. I don't know why that's there. Okay. So hide UI. Oh my god, chat. Esky is a hero. chat immediately like, oh no. Yeah, you know. I don't have enough clips on my channel even remotely close yet, but I do have a lot of screenshots that are in hidden folders that one night they will get posted, you will wake up and you will be like, oh my god, why are there 2,000 photos? I feel bad for the people who don't like photos, who wake up, see that there are like 20 new folders, and included in that folder, included in that folder is Claire Obscure. You're gonna hate your life. There we go. I would like to hide player. Perfect. I would like to hide UI. Also perfect. Perfect. Oh, you just need those screenshots. Yeah. I have a bazillion screenshots. We missed the one at the opening area, which is kind of a bummer. Also, Eski, there are 3 new redeems. There is no magic. There is knife only, and no heals, I think is the other one. But I suggested that we wait till the second stream of today before anyone use it, so that they have an idea as to what they're using their points for. Is this game longer than BG3, do you think? I think I completed my first playthrough. Yeah, I asked you this question too, so I'm interested in this. 65 hours, my first BG3 playthrough took about 88 hours. I got almost every achievement in my first run. Is it possible to get every achievement in your first run, or am I gonna need a second playthrough of like a darker style character in order to get the platinum or the 100% achievement? You think so? Okay, no problem. I wonder if there is a point of, not no return, but I wonder if there is a point of, like, hey, you probably should do this here. Oh, Insomniac, I know you were a fan of this. I did not bring the Goblin mode back because I'm going to be gobbling like crazy in this, so. I didn't really feel like a need to have that included.
Almost there.
Use ability shortcut. Hold L2 by pressing designated. I remember these controls, but it's been so long that I can't. They're giving me a lot of pots because I'm leading up to something scary, and that concerns me greatly. Right? Right, chat. A moment. I did get up and walk, Eski, before you asked the question. I did do all the things. How do I raise it? There we go. That's what I want. Perfect. Thank you. This game is broken up into acts just like the previous games. I kind of thought so. I only had missed the 2. So yeah, there are points of no return. So it could be something that I do a save, throw it up in the cloud, and then that way I can come back later and I don't have to redo all of, like, say, Act 1 or something like that. That's good to know. At the same time, I'm trying not to rush through this, and I already said that in October I'm going to do Eski's favorite thing. I'm going to do an entire month of spooky games.
Quite a few of them, aren't there?
Nothing compared to how many will get if Solus finishes his ritual.
Well, yeah, we'll do a bunch of spooky games. Can I go back this way? Probably not. But I want to finish this. I definitely want to do the Platinum stream. But like I said, I'm not going to ask for channel points for that because that's something I want to do. There'll just be lots of fun stuff happening that day. It's a big boy.
We have to stop this demon quickly.
Watch the lightning!
Dang it. Okay, so we put it... That sucks. We put it... Oh, no. We have to load from our last save? Oh, chat, we got cooked. We got way back. This is my first real fight, so I'm not used to the combat yet.
We have to stop this demon quickly.
Is there a way to dodge roll like there was in previous games?
Watch the lightning!
Oh, crap! Oh, not crap. Okay.
How did a demon this large get through the veil?
It's a pride demon. Damn thing probably sense Solus's ego.
Eski, do I have mana anywhere? And also, can I lock onto this guy? Jesus Christ, man. First fight, that was tough.
Everyone all right?
Good enough. Let's get to Solus.
Okay, we'll check in settings in a minute. But I'd like to know, because if there's a lock on a building, that would be great. Not for those simple ones, but for that moment where I'm playing, you know, like a boss fight, that a lock on would be great.
From here.
That, or I've gotten too used to,
Positive. You three just
like
keep the
Claire
demons off me
Obscure or
while I
Elden
talk to
Ring,
him.
where you do
Varric,
have a lock on.
Solus isn't gonna stop just because an old friend asks nicely.
Solus needs someone to sell him another option, to help him justify changing his mind.
Eski, now that you're here, is this a mandate of your story? The decisions you make, is that gonna give me an ending specific? And does that impact a trophy? I'm just curious, because up to this point, heal. Up to this point, I've done mostly positive impacts. I've done the thumbs up most everything. To a degree, but not like BG3. Okay, so that's all. I was really curious. Solus needs someone to tell him another option to help him justify changing his mind.
We've got your back. If anyone
Also,
can get
is
through
there a mode
Thanks, Rook. Whatever else he is, he's my
in
friend.
this, like there
If he
is
won't listen
in
to
Baldur's
me,
Gate, where I
then
can
he'll hear from
download
Bianca.
a thing that allows chat to choose, even though I'm playing on the PlayStation. Yeah, we have a cool
Take
look.
care
I like
of
our
the team
look.
for me.
We spent an hour and 45 minutes on it, but I still like our look. I feel like I should put that in the VOD description for YouTube. Hey, if you don't care about character creation, skip the hour and 45
Hey,
minutes.
Chuckles. Hope I'm not interrupting.
Hey, Chuckles. It's our guy, Eski.
Let's buy him some time.
Varric is getting through to Solus.
You better talk fast. We can't hold these demons off forever.
Oh, I have no healing pots. My egg. Yeah, I played Inquisition.
Veil is a wound inflicted
Played
upon
and
this
platinum
world. It
Inquisition.
must be healed.
By drowning the world in demons?
I wish it
I have
asked me if
taken
I had my
precautions to
save,
minimize the damage,
and I wish I had my save downloaded on the console,
People are dying right
because
now.
I would have downloaded
You
it.
need to listen. Please.
People are always dying. It is what they do.
Shit. We need a better plan.
Do you want me to take the shot?
Won't work, he's too powerful.
What if we disrupt the ritual?
How?
See those statues? If we break the scaffolding holding that one up, the whole thing will come down on
Who
Solus.
voices
It's
Hardy,
risky.
Eski?
Interrupting a ritual at
That
this
voice
scale will
sounds
have
so
consequences.
familiar, I can't.
What about the demons? Varric needs us to hold them
Highly
off.
recommend for
Right,
anyone who
you
wants
two
to
stay
play
here.
this.
I'll bring down the statue.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
No. Stepping
It
into all
even
that raw
tells you
magic is
that your
suicide.
save can be
The storm
imported,
could
so
tear
and
you
that will
apart.
impact the story
Anyone got a
that you
better
play
idea?
in this.
Fine,
And had I known
but you'll
that, I
need
would have
backup.
downloaded my
I'm with
save.
you.
I'm a mage. I'll go.
Either way, someone needs to stay back and deal with the demons.
Of course. I would rather take Harding.
Let's go, Harding. Nev, keep the demons off us.
You got it.
Oh, that is that voice. Okay. Thank you. I need pots. I need pots badly.
This is it! Bring down that scaffolding!
Arms aren't needed. I don't trust. Okay, I will trust you.
Why tear down the veil? Knowing all the lives it'll cost.
Yeah, that's
We
why we
shared
knew the
a
voice.
journey
As soon as
years
you said
ago.
the name, I was like,
Do
oh my
you
god.
believe that I would do this if there was some other better
Such
option?
an iconic game.
The pillar's weak,
A
but
game that maybe I
isn't
should play on
falling.
this channel,
We need to
as
push
I
it.
love those games very
I'm
much.
with you! Together! Now!
You came a long way and made a valiant effort, Varric, but this story does not end with my downfall.
This story does not end with my downfall. Rip. I like that they gave me all the options for difficulty at the start of the game. We chose essentially normal. We did not choose story, we did not choose easy. We chose normal. Yeah, how many years is this IRL after Inquisition? Because he's definitely improved, he's definitely gotten better, he's definitely like had experience doing it.
Harding!
Also, do you like our hair? We have blue hair. I like our character, but we spent a lot of time. Yeah, I mean in real life, like from the development and release of Inquisition to the development and release of this, because I'm curious how many games he's played and carried. Well, Inquisition came out in 2015. Oh, we were talking about this at the beginning. I didn't realize it was the Veilguard. I did not realize that. Is that really the prologue? Is that really like the first steps of the game? Oh, that was a dope place.
You have no idea what you have done.
Oh, I like that. So we created our character. We literally took our first steps. And we experienced our first boss fight just in the first 3
I know
hours.
what I did. I stopped you from destroying the world.
I was not destroying the world.
I was not destroying the world.
When you disrupted my
We're not
ritual,
done yet, though.
the magical energies pulled me here, into the Fade.
Okay, so that's why you're here. But why
Yeah,
am
see,
I
that makes sense, Eski.
Your physical body is unconscious.
I'm
but
assuming
you shed a
it'll
few drops of
explain
blood
why
at the ritual
Veilguard
site.
as I go through the
Enough
game.
for a tenuous connection.
blood magic?
Firstly, I abhor the use of blood
Thank
magic.
you, Insomniac.
Secondly,
We
had I
also
the
have
power to
arm
control you,
tats,
I would already
and
have
we have
used
one
it.
on our back as well. And I talked about this early on. I was supposed to be in cosplay. I was not able to get that cosplay because I got very sick. And there was questions as to whether I was going to be able to stream today. Obviously, I'm feeling much better. I've been drinking Sprite all morning long. Thank you, Sprite. And I ate some crackers, so I feel much, much better. I will get the cosplay taken care of. I had a cool idea. I was going to wear like a wizard's robe. I had a little goofy hat, and I had a staff I was going to wear with me, or bring with me. I can't wear a staff. That would be weird. I had a staff I was going to bring with me, and I was going to have a dagger too, and I was going to like stand up and stand back and see that like my dagger is at my side waist, and it was going to be a whole thing. That will come, I promise. I apologize for that not happening. I will do that, Ultima. Thank you. That's an excellent idea. More input that you take care of yourself. More important. Yes, I agree. It's called Vel. See, it's cultures of the elves. Oh, okay. That's good to know. Okay. I'd like to wake up. Fine talk. This is a trick. Excuse me. Weird. Firstly, I abhor the use of blood magic. Secondly, had I the power to control you, I would already have used it. This has mostly been what we've done. Fine talk seems kind of like the thing we do now, given what just happened. This is a trick seems weird. I'm between these two, and I think I want to just go a little different and go fine talk to prove that we're badass. We know what we're doing.
Alright, you brought me here to talk.
Yeah, so
What are we talking about?
Who were once slaves.
The Evanurus, or as you would call them, the Elven Gods. Creatures that escaped. In ancient times, they ruled the elves, but that was not enough. They sought not just to be obeyed, but to be worshipped. When I rebelled, they drew on the horrific magic of the Blight, corrupting all they saw until I trapped them. Thanks to you, though, I am now trapped, and the blighted Elven Gods walk free.
Should I believe you? Sure, you're the hero. Let them out. I am gonna say, why should I believe you?
How am I supposed to trust
I'm
anything
still
you
an
say?
optimistic character, however, at the same time,
I
I
also saw you bringing down the Veil.
I had a plan.
Varric always said you'd have a big explanation for why none of this was your fault.
Varric?
Yeah, he said that's your style. Never quite lies.
Oh, that's a good
half-truths
question,
that let you convince
Insomniac.
yourself you're doing
Is
the right
there a
thing.
companion
He tried
book?
to talk to you anyway, and
I
now
would
he's
read the
hurt.
companion book.
Quite practiced at shading the truth himself.
So those things that got out, you said they were gods?
There is the more
They said
sarcastic
they were gods.
joke ones that are
Blighted,
in the middle.
tyrannical, sadistic gods.
It's a Jester's mask.
It took all my power to imprison them millennia ago, but I am certain you will be fine.
So far you're making... Oh, thank you. That's good to know. Okay, now I'm worried. What is that icon? It's like a pissed parent icon. There's the one you're talking about, Eski. Okay, it took all my power to imprison them millennia ago, but I'm certain you will be fine. Damn right we will. Ha, I'll prove it type thing. This is your fault. Ooh, why is that one there? Why is the fists? Angry responses. Oh, okay. We're not worried. We're not angry. We're not scared, and we're not worried. I feel like I might be kind of cheeky and go sarcastic, but this feels the call for me.
We stopped you. We'll stop them.
I had a ritual dagger of pure lyrium. My network of mirrors could take me from the lighthouse across the world in moments. Right now, you seem to have neither.
Need that.
Do you intend to knock over a statue during their ritual?
Well, I don't intend to take advice from the elven god of lies.
Quite right. Elganan and Gillenane are your problem to solve. This is your responsibility now.
Okay. And the fifth icon is angry happy. Yeah.
Why? Why tear
There are a
down
lot of
the
dragons.
veil?
There's
Want me to
actually
take the shot?
No idea what you have done. This is your responsibility now.
Insomniac, have you ever played Inquisition? I feel like you would love Inquisition.
Varric, you're okay. But I saw Solus stab you.
Just don't
Fell.
compare
Trust me,
Inquisition to
I've
Baldur's
had
Gate.
worse. It'll take more than
Or
a
any
flesh
game in
wound
that
to stop me.
type of thing. I feel like that might
Don't think I'll be making it out to the field anytime soon.
cause problems. Ooh, there's a question mark one. The only company kept the field new one. I'm sorry, Varric. That's sad. But I need you. It's worse than you think. What is the question mark one, and why is it glowing? Esky, what is this one? Is it just gonna give me more context before I make a choice? Because I don't want to lock into these three. But I didn't play as many genres then as I do now. So that's for more info options without moving on. Yes, okay. So that's to just get more info without answering a question. Got it.
What happened?
I did my best to talk sense into Solus. But of course, he wasn't listening. He never does.
The plan did go a little wrong.
Yeah. Nev got everyone out. By the skin of her teeth, mostly. Before you start worrying, Harding will be fine. She's made of sterner stuff than either one of us. Or, at least, she's a lot tougher than me.
I guess that's like the sad emotion type response. But I need you is the thought process, and it's worse than you think. The tear is sad. That's kind of what I thought. Panicked is that, I suppose. Oh, is that panicked? I thought that was like affirmation. Oh, okay. Then I'll go with this one.
Varric, when we stopped the ritual, something
Be
else
right
got
back.
out.
Okay, thank you.
Something even Solus is afraid of.
You've got this, Rook. World's not flooded with
There's
demons
lots
right
of
now.
options that we
Because
didn't know.
you stopped Solus, not me.
Varric, even so, I need you to...
Rook, you've got this. I've seen your work. Like the time you disobeyed orders while taking down that Venatori slavery ring. There's a reason I dragged you into this whole Solus mess. You're clever, adaptable, and you don't know when to quit.
Rook? You're awake. Sorry, I didn't mean to barge in. I was just looking for elf fruit.
No, it's fine. I was just gonna stretch my legs.
Oh, Rook. Watch your step out there. If you put a foot wrong, you'll fall forever. Yeah, on top of everything else, the Illuvian took us to the Fade. The place where dreams come from, so... that. Yeah.
Then I really need to look around.
Yeah, you should. and we should talk about
I
this.
like our character.
Maybe
I am
find Nev.
content and
She's
happy with
outside,
our character.
looking around.
I get that
There's
it
a
took
room
like
with
an
a table
hour and
down the
45
stairs.
minutes,
I'll
but I'm
meet you
still
there.
content.
Go ahead, Rook. Me, I need to sleep.
Oh, and Insomniac, we do get new outfits, so we will get to change our
See you
character.
later,
And we have
kid.
3 looks. We have the slave kind of look, then we have the camp-like look that you saw just now, and then that you're currently seeing. So this is our camp-like look. Which, oh, okay, we have bonus items. Hang on. Use the wardrobe to claim your rewards. What rewards? I don't have rewards. Your account has been granted bonus items. What the hell? View new appearances for you and your companions at the wardrobe. Some rewards require further story progress to become available. Huh? Yes, both 1 and 2. Loved 1. 2 is a bit different, but I still liked it. Mirror of Transformation. Oh, I don't want to change. Is there a thing? Oh, is this what they're talking about? It is. This is what they're talking about. Okay. We have things, chat. Oh, you think that is? Yeah, I can see that. So we have a Silverite Blade, we have Watchful Point Guard, and we have Spellblade of the Fallen Kingdom. Promotional. I wonder why a promotional one. Ads are starting in just a minute. We have a fancy looking sword. We'll go with that. Save. And then let's go to our thing. We have all kinds of the things. We have the Acolyte Staff. Cool. Fancy. We have... What is that? What are these promotion... Esky, come back. I need your help. What are these promotional things? Stab of the Fallen Kingdom. That's cool looking too. I like that. Save appearance. I wish it wouldn't make me save the appearance every time. Oh my god, we have a ton of outfits. Riva's robes. Vestments of the Blood Dragon. Okay, nice pull. Tunic Noir, which is what we have. Warren robes, which is what we have. Plate of the Blood Dragon, which is also a nice pull. Mantle of the Blood Dragon, also a nice pull. What are these promotional things? Is it because I've played the other games that these are in my inventory, I wonder? Okay, we look fancy. I always liked this. This was always a... No, I don't want to discard. I want to see it. This was always a favorite look of mine in games. I always thought this was a cool look. I didn't wear it very often for obvious reasons, but I always thought that was a cool look. That's kind of a nice mix between the two, but I kind of like the Tunic Noir. I might be willing to go with that. And that also is pretty cool. It's very nighty. Yeah, that's accurate. Yeah, I like Tunic Noir as well because it looks the most like, this feels like something she would be wearing around camp as opposed to the other one. But I do like this one. What is this? Empty helm slot. Do I have helmets? I don't have helmets. Oh, can I change my character's appearances as well? Yes, please. Let's take a look at that. Oh, she a beaut. Oh, she a beaut, chat. I like it. I am streaming probably right up until Kim starts, because he's going to try the next stream again. He's going to try the Code Veronica A-Rank stream again. So I thought we would raid him to kind of hype him up. And then I'm going to take a break for a couple of hours. And then when he's done with that, I'll start streaming again. So I think I stream at 4 today after this. Eski, I have things. Can I ask you a question? Did you have promotional and deluxe items? I don't recall buying the deluxe edition of this game. And I definitely didn't have promotional items. But the promotional items seems more like I got those items because... Oh, she looks fancy. I like the fancy look. Like, I'll show you for Rook. I mean, I'll just pick anything. Like, I have this. Do I have this because I've played previous games? I have the Dragon Knight armor, so is that because I've played the previous games and it's connected to my PlayStation account? We like this, though. We're going to keep that. Okay. Yeah, you don't remember either. Okay. Let's see. And I don't have a helmet yet. These are the collectibles. Can I level up my character? Because that's wardrobe. That's talk to my guy. Is this transform my character? Oh, she's saying 1 second. I would like to sit in the chair. Who else would like to sit in the fancy chair? Nope. Wall, go away. Nope. Wall! Chat, there's an invisible wall. It won't let me. Yes, I did pre-order the game. Because I was super hyped for it. And I had heard all the things about it being a direct continuation of Inquisition, and I really liked Inquisition, so I was ready to go crazy, and I just pulled the trigger and didn't care. We pre-ordered the Xbox, but not the PC. This is the PlayStation. So do you have the promotional gear on the PC then? Or I mean on the Xbox then? Also, I went a little weird. Because I couldn't come up with any kind of cosplay costume, I went with this, and I doubt anyone will get this. If you do, mad props. So this is what I went to, and yeah, I know I'm super skinny. This is a medium shirt, right? Like, it's ridiculous. But this is what I went with as my cosplay for the day. I was like, well, we're going into a fantasy realm world. Nice. Very good, Insomniac. Yes, that is what I got when I went to see... Well, that's one of 3 items that I got when I went to see Frozen on Broadway. I got a shot glass. I got a hoodie. A kind of girly hoodie, but I don't care. And this. I have not seen the second movie. I've heard it's not as great, but I'm going in blind, so I know nothing. I love the first movie, and the Broadway musical was fantastic. We got to see Cassie as our Elsa, and she did an amazing job. She's currently doing it on the West End in England, but it was amazing. Olaf is all I cared about in that movie, although the reindeer is cute too. Olaf was amazing. And the song where she's like, don't you dare tell him what will happen to him when he gets in summer. It is one of my favorite moments of a song ever. Okay, Eski, how much more time do I have if I continue on in this game? Like, obviously, I'm meant to go that route, but, like, I can talk to him and that will keep me going.
I wish I could be out there with
Hey,
you.
Kim! We were just talking about you.
Right?
Don't you understand? No, Kim, we look cool. We look dope. We are... No, it's good. It's not bad. Uh-oh. We have tattoos. How do I get back to my... No, I want to see... How do I go to see my character? Eski, on the controller, how do I go to see my character? The mirror. Thank you. Kim, so you're going to get to see our character. Oh, that's the very beginning of our character. Okay, so here's our character. We've got a nice face tat. We've got a shoulder tat on each shoulder. We've got a back tat. And it's kind of all the same. Miss CSK helped provide some guidance. We did not improve our butt, which I kind of regret. But at the same time, there weren't really a lot of butt options. The same goes with the chest. There weren't really any chest options, nor did I see a reason to. But we have Hippocratic eyes. So one is silver and one is hazel. Obviously silver is because I'm a mage, and hazel is because that's my eye color. We went with the blue hairstyle, and we went with it the way it is because it looks kind of fancy, and it covers down the one side of the face so you can still see the tat on this side, which I like and I think looks really cool. I wish I could zoom in like I can. And then it kind of complements the silver eye. We are named Naue Merkar. We're named Naue after the assassin in Assassin's Creed Shadows. We are a mage. We went the backstory of the Shadow Dragons. We are gearing ourselves towards a Spellblade. And we look cool. And we can do this.
Time to get to work.
She's time to get to work. Also, we may or may not have discard. Nope. I didn't change anything, right? Yeah. We also flaunted our body on screen accidentally. I pressed the wrong button and didn't realize it would do what I thought it was going to do. And she flashed her boobies on screen. So they're probably going to kick me off the internet and ban me from streaming ever again. Free the nip nubs, yeah. That's basically what happened. And my reaction, I'm sure if you go back, it's like within the first 20 minutes. My reaction was like, oh crap. Oops. Like, I was panicking, like, oh my god, what did I just do? And then I realized, I'm like, no, wait. I've streamed Baldur's Gate, and Baldur's Gate did a lot worse with Shadow Hearts, so I'm like, maybe I'm okay. My guy, 2 chicks banged on my stream live. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, you won't let me do anything. You won't let me talk to her. When I went over to talk to my guy here, he's having a rough day. We have all of our gear. There were a lot of boobs in that scene. Yeah, I did not see that scene. However, I have played the game, so I know what the scene you are referring to. Collectibles chat. Chat already is upset. Kim, we found a way to take pictures. Yeah, as long as the explicit content is organic to the game, you're fine. Remember to read your... Yeah, I know, I'm doing that right now. Okay, so how do I decide... How do I know that it's explicit to the game? Or organic, rather, to the game? The world of Thetis. I feel like I need to find a place to put chat because I can't accurately read everything I need. Do I have mods installed in this game? No, it's on the PlayStation. I don't think they even offer mods. I'm going to find a way to read chat without having to bounce you around. But it's very hard to read these messages with you behind. I can try. This is an introduction to the lighthouse. Once, the lighthouse was a place of learning, with tools to study the secret workings of great magic. When Solus rebelled against those who called... Can't really read that word without struggling. Theology, our gods. The lighthouse became this center of operations, with tools to study the best ways to free ourselves from the tyranny of the Evanris. You are safe here, both those of the flesh and those of Fade. Any who wish to help are welcome. The magic of the lighthouse will provide you... I can't scroll down good, but I'm gonna have that issue where I can't see what's there. To see your comfort, even help you understand different tongues. For those who escaped here from distant parts of the Empire. And then I can't read the rest of it because it's blocked off. RIP. Oh, and this is important to be able to read, but also is blocked off. I will figure out a way to do that. We may have to move ourselves back and forth around. So let's go back for a second. Do you have mods installed? I do not have mods installed. I answered that question. What would be inorganic, though? Mods. So Skyrim, for example, there is no natural nudity in that game, but there are mods for it. If you mod nudity in the game and stream it, you can get into trouble. So what kind of trouble would you get into for something like that? And I agree with Insomniac. That makes sense. So then it is basically the idea that it's in the game. People who come to watch it can anticipate it through their own research. So that was my question. Like, what if someone comes in to watch this game, doesn't know that that content is in the game, and then gets blasted with our characters' boobs out in the open in the world? I think bottom left-hand corner for the webcam is best, and maybe get rid of chat for now. Okay. Like, I can do that. Chat, say bye. Chat's like, I didn't even get to say bye. Okay. That looks good. Yes, because Twitch typically has a warning for games. Yeah, and I didn't know if I was meant to do that. Bye. I didn't know if I was meant to put that in the tags or not of the stream. I really want to go and explore all the things. Oh, Kim, did I tell you I found how to take pictures already? We've taken a lot of pictures. There's a photo mode. Kim's like, not a photo mode. 3 meetings face to face under the sky. Noted. Puzzle time, we go. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay. Nah, Twitch does it for you. Okay. Well, I mean, I'd like to do that, Maria, but there are certain extensions where I can't do that, right? And like Eski's explaining that very clearly, there are certain things you can't do without getting in trouble. About the content of seeing something like that on stream. Yeah, I get that too. When I first started streaming, that was one of the first things I was like, oh, I wonder if a game does that, what I'm meant to look into, like what's gonna be my thing.
Look who's with us.
We're really in the Fade.
Like, I didn't know how to go that route.
Land of raw magic, nightmares, and this, apparently. It's a lot to take in.
She looks fancy.
Harding thought we should talk.
We look better.
About what comes next.
We look cool.
She's not wrong. But if you need a breather, can't hurt to look around first.
Okay, I will be back, hopefully, for stream this evening. Have fun and good luck. Thank you, Eski. I appreciate you. Oh, wait, before you go, if you're still here, if you have not left. Mage Core, right? Are there specific pathways I'm meant to be going towards? This sounds amazing. Based off of what I've seen so far, I would like to investigate it. Is this also the one that sounded pretty cool? No, Evoker was not the one that sounded cool. It's this one over here. Yeah, Death Caller. Any specific guidance that you can give me as far as which one of these 3 is the better? I do tend to get more combat up close, and the instructions in the start of the game made it seem like Spellblade was both spellcasting and weaponry in combat. Depends on what kind of fighting you want to do or what specialty you want. Okay. Your spirit blade the second time. We have a spirit blade. Yeah, see, like that right there feels very much me. Also very much me. What is this? Storm Surge. Very much me. What is this? Arcane Shot. Fire. Can't unlock that. Mind Blast. While defending, consume 50 mana to unleash a shockwave. That could be useful. Mortal Concentration to a maximum of 3 seconds. I feel like that could be good for moving me forward. I don't quite understand what this does. Conjure fiery arcane bolts. Don't I already have fiery arcane bolts that I pull up? Kim, you go, you do your things, you get that A ranking, sir. I'm sure that I won't be there very soon. I'm sure nothing crazy will happen within like the next 2 minutes. So, you know, go, do your thing. Okay, before I make any decisions, I want to save. The world is cool. Okay. No, I don't want to save a third slot. I want to do my now way save. Well, maybe do a second slot in case something happens. That's a good idea. Who else here has played an RPG or a long game and gotten hit with the awful... Okay, so we're perfect. Okay, if you want to stick with the staff, then don't choose Spellblade, in my opinion. Oh, interesting. You might have to share thoughts on that when you have a moment. Okay, so I will be back. We're obviously going to raid Kim and try and hype up his stream. I will be back later today. Like the schedule said, it will be 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. I might cut it an hour short and go only from 4 to 8. Because that'll be another 4 hours and we'll get kind of more progress. And I feel like we made a lot of progress today. Right? Like we did character creation and the prologue, which is kind of sums up first steps. So now that we're getting a combat system, we can start to level up things and go from there. So I can at least commit to 4 hours. The goal is 5, but let's at least accept that it will be 4. So 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time here. We're going to raid out to Kim. So I'm going to take you guys back to just chatting with me for a minute. Give me 3 minutes, he says. Okay. Well, then I'll go over the rest of the schedule. I gotta get you to go faster, my guy. So the rest of the schedule is a little weird. So tonight we have the rest of Dragon Age. Then Tuesday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. here or on B's channel. Or on both. Lurking is also counts, which we of course both appreciate the lurk because it counts towards us. I am going to be doing Little Nightmares 3 with B. We're going to do that on Tuesday and then again same time frame on Wednesday. We might go a little long depending on how she feels. We might go a little short depending on how she feels. We also might, go long and finish it early, but we can definitely finish it in 2 days. So that will be the plan for those 2 days. After the first stream with B on Tuesday, I am going to come back to Dragon Age here right after her stream. So right now it's scheduled to end at 3. I am going to come back right after. I'll probably just like start my stream and get a snack. And then come sit down. And that'll go back to Dragon Age. And I put Mage Magic Missile because I'm sure some of you are die-hard Baldur's Gate fans and will see that and be like, oh my god, why did he put that? And then Thursday, we're going back to Dragon Age Veilguard. We're not doing a Dave one, and we're skipping Baldur's Gate 3 this week because ST and I are still trying to get caught back up so that you guys don't have to re-watch the same content. And then there's nothing on Friday for me on my channel. And then on Saturday, it will be me on at 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. So another 5 hours. A little bit of a shorter stream this Saturday. But we're going to go back to Dragon Age Veilguard. So like I said, this whole week is basically Veilguard with the exception of Little Nightmares. And even then, there will be some Veilguard on those days. Just not Wednesday. I also threw this out into chat at the beginning, and some of you weren't here yet. We're going to do spooky games in October, and I know it's way before October, but if you have a spooky game outside of the Fears of Fathom and Halloween that you would like to see, throw it in chat in the gaming Discord, and let me know what that is, and I'll look into it. And if it's one I already have, I do have a lot of spooky games, we can see about adding it to the list. And do the same for the Platinum stream. Now, the Platinum stream will probably be about August 15th. And then I've got several games lined up. We've got a few that we're actually going to play through. So we're going to play through Resident Evil 7 Madhouse difficulty. Probably scream, probably get mad, but, you know, it's fine. And then we're going to speed run Resident Evil 2 Remake Claire B section. And then there will be fun redeems, and there will be maybe a little bit of drinking. I'm definitely going to do the Hot Ones Challenge Round 2. And maybe we'll get a little bit more crazy. We'll put a little bit more hot sauce on it than originally was because it just wasn't hot enough for me. So those are all of the things, and I'll put that in the Discord as well so it's there, so that if that went over you and you weren't able to like jot it down or any of those things, there's there. A sneak peek for the Platinum stream. So the Platinum stream is going to have some really varied, crazy things. It is going to have, if you've ever played the game Octopath Traveler, it's going to have one trophy, one epic boss battle in that game. And it wasn't originally on the PlayStation, it was originally on the Switch. Then Xbox bought the rights to it, and then it was like 2 years later that it came to PlayStation. And I bought it. I actually own it on all three, but I bought it for the PlayStation because I wanted the trophy for Platinum, because I already had the Platinum for 2. So we just need that one trophy, so we'll do that. Like I said, we'll do Madhouse, we'll do Resident Evil 2 Remake. I want to do Kena. I'm going to do Valhalla for Assassin's Creed. I only need like 2 trophies for that. And then I'm going to do, I think, the Sly Cooper games, because they're really short, they're not very long, and some of them I only need like 1 or 2 trophies. So think of games that you wouldn't mind seeing a trophy or 2 for, and if it's a game I already own, or if it's a game that I had intended to play, or if it's a game I could get now, play that game, and then platinum it on that day, then we have that going for us. So exciting things in the way. We're going to raid Kim. I feel like Kim is probably there. Let me check and make sure. Kim is there. Kim is talking. So we're going to raid Kim. We do have a raid message, I think, that should pop up. Why does this not pop up, Esky? Why does it hate me so much? Okay, I'm going to do this the hardcore way. For whatever reason, the raid message does not want to shout out. So there is the raid message. It's basically everything from Cursed Party to the first hype is the raid message. So copy that, drop it in Kim's. We're going to go say hi to Kim. He is doing the Code Veronica A rank. Screw everything. He needs to get this time. So let's go hype him up. Let's give him a little bit of love and show him that we appreciate him and that we want all the things. So I'm going to take us over there, starting it. And as soon as it starts up, we will go. Thank you all very much for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you at 4 p.m.